Imagine what would happen if teachers wanted to arrange prank lessons too. A disappearing ink pen, chalk face powder, or parsley instead of a brush? Watch in our new video how Miss Smith decided to take revenge on her students for all their pranks on her. Except that we do not advise to repeat this in your class. After all, not every teacher is as understanding as Miss Smith. A school day starts as usual. The bell hasn't rung yet, but the girls have been discussing how to prank their teacher. None of the old tricks would work. Feathers have been used, so has a pencil case, and scissors are dangerous. But there are some ideas that work at any time. Pranking a teacher with a piece of chalk that doesn't write. It's an iconic prank. Roll air-dry clay into a rope. Dampen your hand in water from time to time so that the clay is more flexible. Take a ruler and shape the rope into a 3D rectangle. Cut the clay into identical pieces. Wait until hardened. Then, paint the sticks of the clay chalk with acrylic paint. You need to be careful when using this chalk because you may scratch the blackboard top. I put the chalk near the blackboard. Just in time! Miss Smith enters the room and starts the class. She wants to underline formulas, but she fails to do it with the clay chalk. None of the sticks write. Don't even try, Miss Smith. Anyway, everything you write on the blackboard is an absolute puzzle to us. But Miss Smith is in a competitive spirit today. She wouldn't put up with her students' pranks anymore. She announces a day of teacher pranks. The teacher is suspiciously kind. She takes a school supply holder from the desk and swaps a regular pen for a teacher's one behind the girls' backs. Take an old pen and remove the tip of a refill. Unscrew the pen and pass through a piece of a thin string inside. Hot glue the end of the string to the tip of the refill. Attach it nicely. Pull the string inside the barrel to put the refill tip back into its place. Put on a nib. Tuck the string into the barrel and hot glue the end to the plug. I need a pen to write down a task. I take a green one, but it refuses to write. What's wrong with it? I check the ink, or what is left out of it. I pull a string out of the pen as though I'm a magician. Maybe I should quit school and start working at a circus. Miss Smith won't get away with it. Once she wants to play with the big girls, then we'll raise the stakes. Let's see what she will say if we start doing our makeup right in class. Powder and lipstick are the girls' best friends. The teacher reacts immediately. She stops the time with a subtle movement of her hand. She can work wonders. Maybe she should work at the circus. While the girls are kept enchanted, Miss Smith swaps their makeup for the fake. They will be so surprised when they come to themselves. A lipstick tied in a knot and chalk face powder is waiting for them. Roll a red modeling clay rope. Tie a knot out of it. Shape one end to make it look like a lipstick. Put it into an empty lipstick container. The girls come to themselves after a temporary coma. But what has happened to their makeup? Has the lipstick played Twister? Why is the face powder so white? Take an empty old powder compact. Grate white chalk on a fine grater and fill the container with it. Press it with a spoon thoroughly. You can do only a horror movie makeup with this face powder. White, crumbling face. But Miss Smith is satisfied. The makeup operation has been a success. Miss Smith has a new best friend. It's a cactus named George. She loves it even more than our PE teacher. She waters it, takes care of it, and brushes through the spines. Blow a little green balloon. Put it into a flower pot. Make small brown modeling clay balls. Take artificial plants and cut off small spines. Stick the spines into the modeling clay balls. Apply a bit of hot glue to the ball. Wait a few seconds for the glue to cool down so that it won't melt the rubber. Cover the entire balloon with the spines. Attach the cactus to the pot. It seems that the PE teacher is jealous of George, because he is calling Miss Smith. She has to answer the call. While the teacher is away, we swipe the cactus. Our plan is to hold it hostage and cut off spine after spine until Miss Smith gives us high grades. But I prick the cactus with scissors accidentally, and it blows out. Oops! Let's put George back into its place. But Miss Smith's had a hunch that it will be this way. She's gloating over the girls' prank failure. Ha! Students! The teacher gives a task, but the girls have nothing to write in again. Do they actually eat their notebooks or what? Miss Smith gives them new ones that even sound in a different way. Take a music card that starts playing music upon opening. Take the mechanism out of it carefully. Attach it with double-sided tape to a notebook so that paper flaps stick to the cover. Hot glue the flap. Attach decorative tape on top. Cut a circle out of yellow paper. Draw a smiley face on it with markers. Attach the smiley to the notebook to cover the mechanism. Draw details. Once you open the cover, your notebook starts playing. I open the notebook and music comes out of it. Maybe Miss Smith has mixed up courses. She needs to teach singing and music classes, or start a club of young music lovers. And something supernatural happens to my friend. There's an inscription in her notebook that suddenly disappears. Take a disappearing ink pen, write a note, make it invisible. The secret of the pen lies in the content of the ink. It disappears when exposed to light. The inscription fades out gradually. In 5 minutes, all the ink vanishes. The only thing left is the pressed trace, but in a day, there will be no trace left. My friend tries to follow the instruction. She erases the note to make it invisible. However, she fails. Then she calls the teacher to help her out, but as long as Miss Smith comes, the inscription disappears by itself. And now there is no way to prove that you haven't seen something that doesn't exist anymore. It's not a school, it's a psychic show. Miss Smith has one more prank. She knows that her students love eating during classes. This is why she's brought a whole bag of jelly candies. Take jelly candies out of the package. Take popping powder for a mouth-tingling and crackling treat. Put it into a container. Cover the jelly candies with the popping powder and put them back into the package. The teacher pretends that she's asleep, but she's actually watching us with one of her non-sleeping eyes. The girls swipe the jelly candies right out of the teacher's desk. But once they put them in their mouths, they feel tingling. The most important lesson by Miss Smith is that one should not take anything without asking. It's time for lunch, and Miss Smith won't miss this chance to prank her students. How about a wooden fried egg? Cover a wooden paint palette with white acrylic paint. Cut out foam plastic balls. Stick the dome-shaped plastic parts on toothpicks to make it easy to paint them. Cover them with white acrylic paint. You may add a second coat to make them smooth. Paint them yellow on top. Hot glue the foam plastic yolks to the wooden white. Cover the fried eggs with spray polish so it sparkles like a real dish. Do not apply too much of it because you may damage the foam plastic. Lunchtime is the girls' favorite time when in class. They are looking forward to their snacks. Napkins are tucked in, knives are sharpened, but the food is as stiff as wood today. And why is there parsley in a cup for water? The girls take out the greenery and find a brush in disguise. Put parsley around a brush. Tie the bundle with a string. Ah, yes, the fried egg is a pellet and the parsley instead of a brush. Together, they make a great still life composition. It's been extremely creative, Miss Smith. Our lunch has never looked so artistic. By the way, we can snack with this green brush accessory during the class. Miss Smith has hidden Raffaello for dessert. No parsley this time. Open up a Raffaello package carefully and take sweet candies out of it. Peel a radish and cover it with coconut flakes. substitute the candies for the radishes. Seal the package using double-sided tape. The teacher eats candies and it makes our mouths water. Miss Smith is too generous and treats us to the candies. She is suspiciously kind. She tosses the candies right into our mouths, but when we bite them, we don't feel the taste of paradise. We would rather say it's the taste of salad. There is a radish filling inside. On the other hand, Miss Smith is so happy as though it's her birthday. The classes come to an end. The girls are working hard on their tests, but Miss Smith is bored, and she wants to play the last prank for today. She turns on an alarm sound on her phone without anyone noticing, and pretends she's in panic. What a chaos she's caused! The girls have jumped out of their places quickly. They are so scared that they forgot to take their things. And that is what Miss Smith has been waiting for. Now the school day is shortened. This alarm is for the teacher. Did you like our pranks? Then write in your comments whether you want your teachers to prank you during classes. And don't forget to give your thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and click the bell. Ting-a-ling! It's a bell ringing at the funny school of Troom Troom.